Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're going to watch this training video. Right now is 9:47. I turned on my Uber app on my main phone that I also Doordash on, and you guys can see my starting day is I have a customer rating of 4.91. Doordash hasn't fixed it yet, and I doubt they will. We have a 30% acceptance rate and a 100% completion rate. So those Walmart orders that I canceled a batch finally fell off, and I am about 31 deliveries from hitting the 1,000. So it's coming close on this phone. I also have another phone that I have it as a backup. And I have a couple hundred deliveries there as well. So let's get started. We're gonna dash. We're gonna pick midnight for now. We have everything on us. Let's see what kind of offers we start getting. So Great Bagel and Bakery. That place that the last couple times it took forever for me to pick it up. As you guys can see, it gives me 22 minutes for that delivery. That means they're sending me there early. They know they're gonna take it long. And even 525 might be something good, but not gonna be good for time. I also have Uber running and Eats in the background, trying to see how this thing is going to work with McDonald's. Lobby is closed, but you know what? I am gonna take this one. 575, hopefully drive-through. It's not bad. It's between breakfast and lunch. So I'll be back, guys. Right there, 22 minutes. Nicholasville. See, the part that I don't like, when I get this Uber, it doesn't switch the screen, so I not able to see where it's going. If anybody has idea, like if I click anywhere on the screen, it accepts it. Wow, this one was a quick delivery. Almost never happens with McDonald's. Drive-through was fast. Nearby, 575, and I did it what? Give me a minute. And I did it in 10 minutes because the offer came in at 9:49, and right now it's 10:01. So about 10-11 minutes. So that was nice. All day long, I could have this kind of deliveries. Don't mind it, but that's usually not how it runs with McDonald's. Okay, I'll be back when new things come around. I got an Uber Eats. I'm still trying to figure things out how it works. But I think it's like $8 for across the street into apartments complex. So we'll see.
Make a right turn on Marketplace Drive.
Did I figure this out or not?
On Marketplace Drive.
Now, as you guys can see, I don't know how to turn that navigation audio off on Uber. It's my second or third delivery only on their platform.
Make a right turn on Nicholasville Road, then make a left turn on Man-O-War Boulevard.
It said 28 miles when I accepted this. But clearly, as you guys can see, it's only 1.1 miles. So I'm not sure if UberEats having glitches or what. That's where I kind of hesitated. Because on the map, I see it just across the street. But on...
Make a left turn on Man-O-War Boulevard.
And when it comes down to, instructions, like, nope. Alright, I'll be back. And got it delivered. Was a really quick pickup and delivery again. Guys, as I said in the past, I don't do fast foods. And primarily the reason why I don't do fast foods is because they take too long to pick up. But today, as you guys have seen, McDonald's changed. It became new McDonald's. Overnight. Whatever happened, I have no clue, but they're getting their drive-through so fast. It's just crazy. Let me get Doordash. So it took me less than 15 minutes to get that order all done. $8 in the pocket. So hold on. I delivered 2. Again, 4.4, 5 miles. But it's a different McDonald's this time. They're sending me south. No, I'm not taking. I know this McDonald's doing good. Okay, I'm not taking a different McDonald's. But I delivered. Okay, so this is only 2 deliveries I've done. And look at this. They want me to go south. 9.3 miles for $7.75. Is there no drivers today or what? All the way down to Nicholasville. This is not worth the delivery. Time is not worth it. Yeah, I am recording. So I guess Doordash doesn't have much drivers this morning. If they're sending me on that big of a run. Now there's wanting to go backwards. No, that's and then Walmart, 67 items, $3. Who wants to volunteer for Walmart to do free service? Actually, you're going to pay Walmart to do the service because you're going to burn a lot more gas and a lot more vehicle expense than $3 worth on this delivery. By the time you wait for them to load you, wow. Then the energy, most likely an apartment, carrying second, third floor. And I did a, oh, never mind. So I guess everything went silent. I'll put you guys on pause until something comes around that's worthwhile. Okay, I finally figured out a way how to do a screenshot without triggering Uber to accept the order. So we have, I guess, 2 deliveries. And I'm heading to pick it up, and then there will be a drop off or something. I guess figure out 1454, 10 miles, 45 minutes. That's about reasonable as long as it does take me 45 minutes round trip. So let's see. So here's the situation. I got to Apple. I didn't realize that it's Apple Store. I was looking for Apple Restaurant. So, like Applebee's, or something. But I eventually figured it out. Went to the store, picked up 2 deliveries. One delivery went out smooth. The second delivery, nobody home. Nobody answered the phone when I called. So I called Uber. They said I have to take it back, so they could walk me through the steps that I have to go through. So now I'm in a way, but I'm already an hour in on this, so pretty much my round trip back to the store, an hour plus how long it's gonna take me at the store to do this return. And
Make a left turn.
And I don't know how much the Doordash, the Uber Eats going to pay me for all this. Are they going to pay me the full price? Are they going to pay me only the half price? Or are they going to only pay me the base? I have no clue. So just keep in mind when you do go pick these items up, other than food, there's a possibility you might have to go back and bring it back to the store, because during the day, a lot of people at work. That means they're most likely not going to be at home. And I have no clue what Uber and Apple Store is thinking, sending these items out without getting the confirmation from the customer that is okay to do so. So that is my story. I got this offer, check. Let's go figure out where it's at, pick it up, and get it delivered.
Head south on Finway toward Marion.
So drop off
Turn right onto
was
Finway, LaRue, then turn right onto Summit at Fritz Farm.
the drop off was easy. Came in, handed it to them, marked it off on my phone, delivered. Didn't need it to be scanned or anything, so that was kind of interesting for me as well. So let's see. So I spent about an hour and 3 minutes on Uber. I guess later on I'll see how much I got paid. So check. And right there is check on the left side. We'll be back. Again, I failed to take a screenshot, or I took the screenshot but too late. Doesn't show anything with Uber. $21 to Varsalis. I still have 3 minutes on this delivery, so I'm gonna be a little bit late to pick up with the Uber. I'm not sure how that's going to impact me, but I am stuck with this delivery and I need to complete it. And so as soon as I'm done with this one, I will head out to do the Uber delivery. By the way, the Uber delivery is going to the neighbor's town, Versailles. Was set 37 minutes or so delivery. We'll see how it goes. So now we know a little bit more about this delivery. It's a White Castle, it's a franchise, like McDonald's, fast food. And it's going all the way down to Versailles. Wow. Let's look at oops. Where are we? So that's try to screenshot the. So Shake and Shake was $6.25, turned to be $8.75. So there was a $2.50 hidden tip on that one. So we'll see how this plays out. Definitely like to see this play out. As of right now, I am on 20 something on Uber before this delivery, 27 I want to think they say, as well as I cannot see Doordash, so because of the timer. I'll get you guys posted when I complete all those and get back to the screen. So this delivery is 15 miles, 22 minutes.
Make a right turn on East Reynolds Road.
I believe the offer was 21 bucks. So round trip, that's gonna be 44 minutes. I might even try dashing Versailles and see how day lunch look down
Just
there.
ahead, make a right turn on Nicholasville Road using the upcoming right lane.
And
Using the right lane, make a right turn on Nicholasville Road.
you know, I don't have a problem driving the mileage. As long as it pays good. Pay me $2 an hour and I'll go cross country. No problem. I'll even give me 2 hour notice. I'll be on my way. That's how I feel about $2 a mile. So dropped off the Versailles order. On my way back to Lexington. As you guys can see, Versailles is black. There's no point in switching. App when there's $3 peak pay. What was the point of the peak pay and there's no orders coming in? Oh, no, I don't want to dash in Versailles. So that puts me about 48 bucks plus the $6, so 48, $53. And that's about 2.5 hours of dashing. Under 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Not bad, I would say, but I have a ride back. Doordash has ended my session because I've been unavailable for longer than 35 minutes. So I might think I might grab something to eat. I don't know. It is a little trip coming back. I'll get back to you guys. And guys, I need to correct myself. It's 48 on Uber and 14 here, so 58, 62 bucks. I might be actually compensating not just for today, but actually compensating last time yesterday. Definitely running two apps helps, but you need to kind of get used to, you know, those new apps, to the way they run, the way they work, and where you can touch it, where you cannot touch it. So, there I am. We'll be back. And you guys can see Chick-fil-A is starting to give us deliveries that just not realistic. Let me ask you guys this question. Would you guys take this kind of order? 13 mile, half of it is stoplights for $8.25. There's no way, and I'm not sure if it's taken into a good area or not. But I know one thing, there's a bunch of residents down there, not a lot of business for $8.25. For me, it's not worth it. That means I have to complete that and get to a decent place in less than half an hour. And it's not going to happen. I might get there in 20 minutes with, because I also have at least 6-8 minutes to get to Chipotle. So, I have 575. $53. That means they're giving me 22 minutes. The food's probably not ready, but I'll take it. I guess we're going to IHOP. Hopefully they'll stack it. The chance is not big. Picking up the food is also not the most convenient way as well. So 12:30, we'll see if we can get this done. About $5. That means by 12:45. I doubt it, but let's see. Well, I have 7 minutes left to get this delivered, and it says 8 minutes on my screen, and depends on the traffic. So, and remember, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a good, decent order down there where I'm at. And it's definitely not going to send me back here where I'm at, because down there there's nothing there that they have that they do not have here. So that's why you just, I enjoy it. Some markets where, for the drivers that out there, where the restaurants and everything is spread out throughout the city. Down here is, you have a bunch of restaurants here, you have a bunch of restaurants there, you have a bunch of restaurants there, and then the rest of the city, you don't really have anything other than, maybe McDonald's or Burger King. And so pretty much, if you get into another place not as big as the area right here where I usually dash, that means you're most likely not you're not going to get sent back into this area, because there's no need to, because most likely DoorDash will order from this area to deliver in this area. And of course, I haven't studied the downtown, trying to stay away from it. Not easy to get around. Parking, not always comfortable. And you end up sometimes even paying for parking. And I had a food a couple nights ago, last week, that I had to pick up. I went around the block, and I had to go a couple blocks around. Couldn't find anything, so I eventually just parked at a paid parking, but I didn't pay, just to get that food packed up. And then I come up, where do I supposed to park when I went in to pick up the food? And she's like, right here. And I'm like, but that's a fire lane. And she's like, who cares? I'm like, okay. I know you guys don't care, but I'm the one that for the fire lane, most likely, because there's a fire hydrant right there, most likely my car will even be towed. So I know you don't care that my car gets towed, but then how much will I end up paying just to get that car back? So we completed that delivery. Right now on our way to see if something else comes up. And I'll pay $5.75, barely worth it. Now I'm in the area that need to get some more deliveries. So 2 pickups, 2 deliveries. $10. That means at least one of them do not have a tip. And one of these are corporate, which doesn't even have, might not even have these in correct address, but I'll go with it. That means I have to complete those in half an hour, so by 1:30. Let's see how successful I can be and get it picked up and delivered by 1:30. And as is popular at Panera Bread, not always, sometime to wait. And that's actually chipping in out of my half hour that I need to make it done. See how long I'll be waiting. The wait has not been too long, probably about 4 minutes. We are on our way. Sure, we'll take it, even though there isn't not deliveries with hidden tips are not coming in. Taking it down the street. Hopefully they're not as busy right now and I won't have to wait too long.
In 800 feet, turn right onto South Broadway.
And it's like 6 minutes out, I guess. 5 minutes out. Let you guys know how it goes. By the way, the Panera and Faisolis orders, they were both $5, so neither one had a hidden tip in it, other than that $3 tip.
Continue for
or
1 mile.
$2.75. Or it was 3 each, yeah. Can I have to figure out how to bypass this guy on a scooter doing 25 in a 35 zone? Hey guys, this is a joke, but there's hopefully some truth to it. The number one biggest reason why fast foods are so slow, because when you order a sandwich or chicken or beef or whatever, they have to unfreeze it, tie it out.
Right.
Then they have to cook it, or put it on the barbecue and barbecue it, whatever the situation is. And only then can they turn it into a sandwich so they can let us deliver it. So, it's a long process. Yeah, I understand, to cut out a patty takes about an hour. It takes another 10 to 15 minutes to barbecue it, and then another minute to make it. So it adds up why we spend about an hour at some of these places. Okay, I finished that Chick-fil-A.
In a quarter mile, make a left turn on Waller Avenue.
2-something tip to 2-something. I got a UberEats just as I left Chick-fil-A. I'm not sure it's a good idea or not, but they went opposite directions. I still took it. Now I'm on my way to pick it up. I know Barbecue City. I didn't take an image again. Barbecue City.
Make a left turn on Waller Avenue.
Packages quite well, so it shouldn't get cold. And usually at Barbecue City you get a huge portion, so they kind of keep themselves warm as well. but I am 7 minutes out, 2 miles out. I'm not sure. Will UberEats penalize me or not? But this one, will be there a lot later. Plus, I got a train in front of me than the first one. So train seems like went by quick. We still have 6 minutes to go. The part that I hate about Uber is when I have Doordash open, it shows me an offer, but I have to switch to the Doordash app to see where's the pickup, where's the drop off. And that's where it kind of throws me off, because by the time I switch and I figure out what's where, I have only 1 or 2 seconds left, and I don't have time at that point to do that screenshot. So guys, I do apologize. Sometimes I don't even know how much was that. I know it was between $6 and $8. That's about as much as I can tell. Still figuring
in 1 mile, make a right turn.
This UberEats out, so have some patience with me. I got it dropped off, and I'm about $77 in for the day. But I am in the middle of who knows where, headed to turn on Grubhub. Hopefully all 3 apps together can help me, but I am in a different zone on DoorDash, so DoorDash is not going to help me much. I was ahead, but you know, these small orders, some of them that I took, it's kind of throwing me off. So you have to know which small orders to take to make it worthwhile. Not all small orders are alike, and hold on, I think I need to make a left here. Yep. I'll be back. Finally found the screen where it shows the earnings for the day on the Uber. So 56 and 20 on DoorDash, that puts us at 76, almost 77, because there's 50 cents there, so yeah, 77. And I need to also eat before the rush hour, so there you go. Okay, I did forgot the first time, the $14, the first time that I got timed out when I was doing UberEats. So 56 plus 20, that's 76, plus there's coins, 77, and then there's $14, so 87 plus 4, that's 91. So 91 in 4 hours. That's good, I would say. Really good today. I am taking a break, so I did turn everything off. UberEats everything, and I'm going back to where I dash, and I'll find something to eat and then come back and continue. I took a lunch break. I'm back at it. Started at 3:30 and got this Chick-fil-A offer. But here's the surprise. Everything, you know, that offer is full of base pay, no tip. And guys, here's something I'm gonna say. You're gonna hate me for it, but if you think about it, there's truth in it. Why pay a tip if DoorDash will pay it for you? Look at the offer. Why pay a tip if DoorDash will pay it for you? DoorDash inflated this delivery $4.50. That's a huge inflation on base pay just to get this delivery delivered. And I'm gonna say again, why pay a tip when you can get this delivery delivered with DoorDash money? So then I got an offer for Reading Liquor, $5.25. There no tip, but it's taking me back to Nicholasville Boulevard or Road. And then they added on to this one $6 right by the store, Zaxby's. That should have hidden tip in it. So let's see what happens. Not sure where I finished off, but I got Zaxby's at $6. Then they added me Red Liquor, then Zaxby. I don't think it shot a picture then. Then they gave me a Panera corporate. You guys can see the time. Panera corporate pays $7.75. Then I got Cajun OLC and Charlie's Philly steak. So one paid out $5. Another one paid out $10.50. As you guys can see, both of them I had no hidden fees, even though we had grounds for hidden fees. The only grounds we not had, because this was a 12.9 miles, which I'll be editing. So I guess we have to be at 12.9 more, but it has to be more, I guess. So then I got Bed Bath & Beyond and Crumble cookies. I guess some kind of fancy cookies. 10 miles, $18.50. So the first order paid out $13. As you guys can see, no tip whatsoever. That's the Bed Bath & Beyond. And then we had a second order that had a $2 tip, $5.50. So yes, that's reality. So everything came up to $18.50. Then we got Captain Boyle, $6.25. 1.7 miles, had everything we needed to have a tip. No hidden tip because of the peak pay of $1, which I was not aware of. Then we got another one at McDonald's, 2.8 miles, 6.25, which turned into $7.25 with a small hidden tip. Wing Zone at 3.3 miles, $6.25. And as you guys can see, before we were showing $6.25 up to 3 miles. So now they change algorithm slightly. Right now it's 3.3, still $6.25. So they are constantly changing. So we had a small hidden tip right there as well of $1. Now then I got Charlie's Restaurant, $10. They threw another one on top of that, $6. No additional mileage, right? No additional mileage. And here we had 10 miles. So, the first one paid out 10, no hidden tip. They showed the whole tip amount. I'm sorry. So the one they added on was the first delivery. So they showed sales. So we had $4 of hidden tip on that one. The second one, they showed the whole amount. As you guys can see, even raised base pay just for someone to take it. Now we have Taco Ticos, 4 miles, $7. If I'm not mistaken, all according to the sheet, there should be a hidden tip. And we came back only with 75 cents of a hidden tip on that one. Then this is the final order of the day, Riley's. As you guys can see, going to Nicholasville, it's on my way home. Of course, it only covers a quarter of my way, less actually, about 20% of my way home. Rest of it is there's no coverage, Doordash coverage going the rest of the way. So 11.25 for 11.4 miles. I was not suspecting any hidden tip on that. I was glad that they perfectly timed it to send me home. And it was 11.25. That's finalized my day, as well as put me $10 above my target. So ran from 10 to about 8:30, minus an hour break. That's 10:30. That's 9. So for 9.5 hours, and I hit so I did today about $22 an hour, roughly about. So because otherwise for me to be 20 an hour, I would be hitting 10.5 hours. I hit 9.5 hours, which yeah, that's $22 an hour. That's what it comes out to. So guys, of course, I with my trip home and from home, it's going to be 255 miles for the round trip. I had some mileage deliveries today compared to other days. Usually my mileage is about 220, 230 round trip. This is going to be about 255. If we subtract 56 cents a mile, let's open up a calculator. That gives me 142 a deduction. So $70 is taxable. Of course, minus office and a few other things that I do. Should be not much taxable. So guys, there you go. Story of the day. A lot of no tip, small tip orders. Not a lot of stack orders, double up orders, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm still with UberEats on a trial basis, because even though it's my old taxi account, but it is a new UberEats account that I opened on that taxi account. So they're kind of not sending me a lot of orders. They're still trying me, but but I noticed it pays a lot better and quicker, so that's where I stand with the Uber Eats. I noticed some other drivers that I was picking up at Panera Bread. I had a single order with the Uber Eats. Guy had 3 orders he was picking up from Uber Eats, and I asked him if he could do anything else. DoorDash, anything else. Says Uber Eats keeps him busy, and never even thought of doing another app. So I guess there's enough of a Uber Eats business. It's just I'm not yet, I guess, qualified to get doubles or the stacks, whatever you guys call it. Another thing is I will be celebrating 21 years. Probably this weekend. Being self-employed and not having a job, not receiving a W-2 at the end of the year. And so those of you that say, "Oh, how can I make it? How can I do it?" Let's put it this way: might not be easy, but it can be done. If you have family to feed, it's going to be harder because of huge responsibility. But see, I started. I left my W-2 job at the age of 20. So for me, and I went from there. I went working as a 1099. So for me, I was young then. I had no responsibilities. There was a lot of trial and errors, but I made it. So I believe you guys can do it as well. So blessings to every single one of you, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.